Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Be water, my friend. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. A goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. Empty your cup so that it may be filled. Become devoid to gain totality. Real living is living for others. Obey the principles without being bound by them. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. The possession of anything begins in the mind. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim is the crime. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. As you think, so shall you become. It's not the daily increase, but daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind, for they are the weeds that strangle confidence. Be happy, but never satisfied. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. Notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or willow survives by bending with the wind. Choose the positive. You have a choice. You are master of your attitude. The stillness in stillness is not the real stillness. Only when there is stillness in movement does the universal rhythm manifest. Be self-aware, rather than a repetitious robot. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. The doubters said, "Man cannot fly." The doers said, "Maybe, but we'll try," and finally soared in the morning glow while non-believers watched from below. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Do not be tense, just be ready. Not thinking, but not dreaming. Not being set, but being flexible. All knowledge leads to self-knowledge. Using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation. A fight is not won by one punch or kick. Either learn to endure or hire a bodyguard. Be aware of wonder. Live a balanced life. Be a practical dreamer backed by action. Man, the living creature, the creating individual, is always more important than any established style or system. You must be shapeless, formless like water. When you pour water in a cup, it becomes the cup. Preparation for tomorrow is hard work today. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. Man, the living creature, the creating individual, is always more important than any established style or system. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. In the middle of chaos lies opportunity. Be pliable. When a man is living, he is soft and pliable. When he is dead, he becomes rigid. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. All fixed set patterns are incapable of adaptability or pliability. Do not run away. Let go. Do not seek, for it will come when least expected. Concentration is the root of all higher abilities in man. Knowing oneself is the beginning of all wisdom. Time means a lot to me, because you see, I am also a learner, and am often lost in the joy of forever developing. If you truly love life, don't waste time, because time is what life is made of. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. What you habitually think largely determines what you will ultimately become. The consciousness of self is the greatest hindrance to the proper execution of all physical action. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. I am not teaching you anything. I just help you to explore yourself. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. Take no thought of who is right or wrong or who is better than. Be not for or against. To me, defeat in anything is merely temporary. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Learning is a constant process of discovery, a process without end. A good teacher protects his pupils from his own influence. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind. All knowledge is ultimately self-knowledge. Do not deny the classical approach simply as a reaction, or you will have created another pattern and trapped yourself there. If you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there. A wise man learns more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. True observation begins when one is devoid of set patterns. To spend time is to pass it in a specified manner. Be self-aware. Don't just be a robot. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations. The idea is that flowing water never goes stale, so just keep on flowing. The will to win is not nearly as important as the will to prepare to win. In order to taste my cup of water, you must first empty your cup. If you want to learn to swim, jump into the water. The usefulness of the cup is its emptiness. All motion is cyclic. Everything changes, nothing remains without change. Man, the living creature, the creating individual. Art is the expression of the self. Life is wide, limitless. Adaptation is the key to survival. Practice makes improvement. Do not regret the past. Make it a lesson. A flexible mind helps adapt to change. Self-awareness unlocks the path to mastery. Fear is the greatest enemy of success. Be water, adaptable, and flowing. A great teacher ignites curiosity. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. Live with intention, act with clarity, and adapt with grace.